Welcome to Felt the Food. I'm Phoebe, the maker of the original DIY kit that allows you to begin making felt food today. Join me in the craft kitchen for today's make. Today in the craft kitchen, I'm going to teach you how to make felt holiday ornaments. We're going to start with the Holiday Christmas barn because I think everything we're going to learn on this ornament will help you to recreate the other ornaments. Let's get to work. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thread your needle by gently inserting the thread through the eye of the needle and pulling your thread through about halfway. In one hand, you will have your needle, and in the other, you will have the longest end of your thread. Using your needle, take the strands and divide so that you have only one thread. Holding firmly, wrap all of the thread around 3 times. Hold on to the knot and pull it all the way until you get back to the end. To do the applique whip stitch, we are going to come to the edge of the felt that we are wanting to attach to the main piece. We're then going to bring our needle up, attach both pieces, and continue doing that. If this seems confusing, put your needle down and watch as I do a few stitches. A big tip with making this Christmas ornament kit is to remember that we're going to make it in layers. As you layer felt, it will get a little bit more difficult for your needle to pass through it. So we're only going to do about 2 pieces at a time. Every now and then you might see me attaching 3 pieces, but again, that's going to be sparingly. That's a tip that you're going to use to make every other ornament in this kit. Now it's time to change your thread. We are going to repeat to finally attach all pieces. Now it's time to change your thread. This is a modified whipped back stitch. And the modification comes where we're not actually going to do a back stitch. I'm going to teach you how to do this candy cane striping with a running stitch. So that's what makes it modified. It's time to change your thread to the beautiful gold metallic floss. You're going to find that this frays a lot. So, a quick tip. You are not going to separate the metallic thread. Let me say that again. Do not separate the metallic thread. Be patient as you guide it through your needle so that we can get to work and make some beautiful details. I promise I added this particular thread because I knew that it just added that little special touch of whimsy and magic. I hope you love it as much as I do. I'm going to do a little bit less talking here, and I want you just to watch what I'm doing. Again, doing that running stitch and then picking that thread up and going over top so only one layer goes through the felt and the thread lives on top. Now it's time to change your thread. To do the applique whip stitch, we are going to come to the edge of the felt that we are wanting to attach to the main piece. We're then going to bring our needle up, attach both pieces, and continue doing that. If this seems confusing, put your needle down and watch as I do a few stitches. We are going to repeat to finally attach all pieces. Now it's time to change your thread. Now it's time to change your thread. Now it's time to change your thread. Now it's time to attach the Christmas tree details. You're going to continue doing that applique whip stitch, just a few stitches on each Christmas tree, and then you're going to switch your thread one more time and you're going to add a little bit of gold metallic down at the base, again just using a running stitch. If any of this is confusing, put your needle down and watch what I'm doing. I promise we are almost at the finish line, but isn't this looking amazing? When you're doing the French knot, what you want to do after you have brought your needle from the back and you have that thread up front is you notice that I'm holding that thread off to the side. I'm holding it a little bit firmly. I'm wrapping my needle 3 times and then I'm going back into the hole that I created when I came up through the front. I want you to put your needle down and watch what I'm doing because I think visually this is going to make a lot of sense to you. Now it's time to attach the Merry Christmas. I'm just going to attach at a few points with red thread. I'm using the point above Merry, the S in Christmas, and also the Y in Merry, but you can use any place you want to attach. Those were just my great anchor points so that it wouldn't bend too much or move. To do the applique whip stitch, we are going to come to the edge of the felt that we are wanting to attach to the main piece. We're then going to bring our needle up, attach both pieces, and continue doing that. To attach the bow on the wreath, I'm going to do a little bit of a modified lazy daisy stitch. Watch as I'm going in through one center point. I'm pulling the thread over, I'm holding it to create that little side to a bow, and then I'm making sure that it stays open by just doing 2 stitches. Again, this is a modified lazy daisy stitch, but I just had to do it because I thought, oh my gosh, it's going to be so cute to have a bow on the wreath. I hope you love it. If this is too much for you, just feel free to add a few stitches around the wreath in red, just to give again that Christmas effect. To begin your blanket stitch, you will insert through the back pattern. Now go through the top pattern and run your needle through to create that loop. This is going to be the start of your blanket stitch. I want you to put your needle down and watch again as I do this. Again, this is the start of your blanket stitch. Your next stitch will go through both pieces, and before securing, you will go back through the loop. Feel free to put your needle down and watch as I do a few of these stitches. Once you are beginning to make your final stitch, you will want to go back over 2 or 3 stitches in order to secure everything. On your last stitch, make your final loop, and before securing, hold onto the loop and wrap the needle around 3 times, going through the loop one final time to make a knot. Hold the knot to ensure the knot is as close to the pattern as possible. Insert your needle right next to your knot and go through your pattern to lose the thread. We've made it to the finish line, and the final thing to do is to attach the cute bell to the ornament. I am going to leave a list of details to finish the final details in this ornament kit. I'm also going to link the candy cane for you so that you know how to complete that. Happy holidays! I hope you loved making this holiday ornament as much as I loved teaching it.